Hey kids, today I want to show you how to create an interactive math notebook. I know most of the time when you take math notes, you feel like you're just writing them down and you never use them again. So this notebook is going to show you, allows you to go back to previously learned things, to review things, and makes it nice and easy to read. So the first rule with this notebook is that you need to write neatly and legibly. If you can't read what you wrote, it's not going to be helpful in the future. So take your time in writing things down so that you can refer back to them when needed. Make a cover page if you'd like. Decorate the front, put the period, the name of the course, things you like, photos, whatever. It's your notebook, make it the way you'd like it. The next important thing is to take the first 3 pages and leave them blank. The reason we leave them blank is they're going to be our table of contents. This is what's going to allow us to look back at previously learned things because we're going to have a nice list right here. The table of contents will allow us to refer back to the concepts we've learned and where to locate them in our notebook throughout the year. So with that, the first thing that we will cover in Algebra 2, for example, is patterns and expressions. So the first thing you're going to put here would be patterns and expressions, since that's the first thing we're going to cover. So that will be on page 1. Now again, we want to leave 3 pages blank for our table of contents. So here will be our page 1. So at the top, we would also write the section again, patterns and expressions. And at the bottom of the page, I'm going to put 1, just like you would use for any textbook or reference book, the page numbers at the bottom. We're going to do the same. Another good thing to do is to date your notes so that we know when we did them. So at the top, I put today's date. Today is July 30th. And I put the title there. Then throughout the course, we can go through, you write down the goals, definitions, examples, all of that will go in here. Now notice I'm using pen. Pen is okay for notes, colors. I prefer to use different colors when I take notes. I use definitions in one color and examples in another. But all of your math work needs to be in pencil. So pens are okay for notes, but pencils only for actual math work. So we'd go through, we'd do some notes, we'd do some homework, and you could even, if you really want to be organized, you could go back to your table of contents and do a subcategory of homework, and let's say that was on page 2. That way you know where to find more example problems in that section. And then when we would go to the next section, 1.2, that would say it's on page 4, and so on. So you would keep going through this so that throughout the year you can come back to your table of contents to see where and when these notes were taken and to easily find them. Because as you go through this notebook, then every page will have a number. I hope this is helpful and that you use this throughout many courses, not just math, but this will allow you to use your math notebook more easily. You can refer back to the things that we've done in the past so that when you are having a difficult time or you want to refresh on something, you have a nice organized way to go back to the things that we've already learned.